gospel?
What is the gospel? Yeah.
You mean Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John?
No.
Our
No.
gospel?
I'm talking about the actual gospel.
Okay.
If someone was dying, what would you tell them they had to do to be saved?
Nope, I'm not doing a theological test with you.
This is not a theological test. This is the gospel.
Okay.
See, that's why we can't join with you, because obviously you're a false teacher. You don't actually know the gospel yourself. You won't.
Exactly right. You're hilarious, sir.
You won't tell me.
We're gonna share the gospel.
Oh,
Talk about Jesus.
is this the most effective way you think to do it?
Where else can I find you? Where else? How else do I find so many people? There's so many thousands of people here. It seems pretty helpful.
We're part of the community.
Uh-huh.
And we've got all the clergy in front of a giant group of like 10,000 people.
Okay.
Maybe you would rather join in to a group where a ton of people are gathered so you can speak to more folks than just people that are walking by and not stopping.
Okay.
So you're saying what you would like to do?
I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know what your thing's about. What kind of clergy is it?
Jesus, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Southern Christian Coalition, are you interested?
Okay. I don't know. Are you interested?
I think that we'll probably just. I'd rather just preach here.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You'd rather what?
I'd rather just preach here. Yeah. There are
Instead of
people.
being in front of a bunch of other people that you could like actually give a message to.
You can bring You're talking about bring our amps in there and preach like that? Is that what you're saying? Or?
You're in relationship with people,
Uh-huh.
which is what we're all in relationship together. Then you can be a part of something instead of being on the outskirts.
Can I ask you a question?
Because right now in community is the only way we're going to get through this time.
Yeah. So if you had the opportunity to speak to 1,000 people that you knew were gonna die in the Twin Towers the day before that it crashed,
You know what?
What would you
That's
say?
not the kind of theology that I have.
What would you say? What would you tell them?
I don't. That's not ever going to happen, and nor would it happen.
What would you tell
Nobody's
them?
going to say to me, "Sir, that's an illogical question."
Can any of these people die tomorrow?
Of course they can.
And if they died,
And thank goodness
in their
they
sins,
have
where do they
been
go?
in community where people are together, supporting each other and loving each other. I'm not asking, I'm not grilling you right now. What I'm asking you is, would you like to be a part of that instead of on the outskirts,
what are we
away from everyone?
What are we being a part of exactly? Because
Well, why are you here if you don't know what the gathering is?
oh, I know what the gathering is, but we're not here for the gathering. We're here for the people.
Right? Do you not think the gathering is a way to get to the people?
So what's the
Sir,
the gospel?
That is my question.
I don't know what you're trying to say. So would you like, you're saying you would like us to move our amps in there and preach the gospel in there?
I said, would you like to be a part of a larger group instead of on the outskirts like this?
I'm answering your question.
Be a part of what group exactly?
There's a gazillion clergy in there, faith leaders from all across Nashville, all stripes.
Right.
At some point, we all have to gather together and say, you know what? Enough is enough. Jesus didn't create us for this.
Well, what's the gospel? What's the gospel?
What are you talking about? What is the gospel?
What is the gospel? Yeah.
You mean Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John?
No.
No. I'm talking about the actual gospel. If someone was dying, what would you tell them they had to do to be saved?
Nope. I'm not doing a theological test with you.
This is not a theological test. This is the gospel.
Okay.
See, that's why we can't join with you, because obviously you're a false teacher. You don't actually know the gospel yourself. You won't.
Exactly right. You're hilarious, sir.
You won't tell me what the gospel is.
The gospel. That's what we're
Yeah.
here to do. We are eager to share with you what Jesus did on your behalf. What Jesus did for you. The Christ died for sins. Not for people that deserved it, not for people who earned salvation, but because Jesus came to do that. That was his rescue mission. That was his plan. That was God's plan from the beginning. Jesus came to die for bad people.